everybody.
Hey, y'all.
This is another episode of Keeping It Ugly with Chanel and
Chantel.
and as you can see today, it's not just us. We have a special guest. She is a Black female entrepreneur, licensed esthetician, owner operator of Illuminated Beauty and Skincare Den. Y'all give it up for my girl, your girl too, TOI CRAWFORD. Yeah.
Hey girl, hey.
What's up, TOI?
What's
Thank you.
up?
Hey, Toy. Welcome to Keeping It Ugly with Chanel and Chantel. Good to see you again.
Thank
We
you.
ran into each other at the crab place in
Yes.
Charleston.
Yes.
First thing I noticed, like, girl, her skin is popping.
Always.
And it was just, even today, it was just so radiant.
Thank
And then we
you.
got to talking, and you told me about
Mhm.
Illuminated
Yes.
Beauty and Skin Care Den.
Yes.
So welcome to the
Awesome.
show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, Toy, you are very popping on your social media. I follow you, girl. I see what's going on. And really, I feel like nobody is really doing that. You're showing the services that you're offering, and everything is so different than what's out there. So we had to
Mhm.
have you on the show. So I'm glad
Yes.
you said yes.
Thank you for having
Glad
me.
to have you. So we have you on so we can discuss topics revolving around skincare.
Okay.
It's winter time, the weather is changing, a lot of things
Mhm.
are happening, and we need you to help us get our skin all the way together.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for.
Good. So let's start off with a little bit
Okay.
about you, right? Because when I first met you, you were probably planning to move into entrepreneurship. So I want to know what made you take the leap from what you were doing into being a business owner.
Okay. I was actually forced into entrepreneurship.
Okay.
It was never anything planned. I never could see myself being an entrepreneur.
Wow.
But it wasn't my plan. It was God's plan.
Amen.
Because I did not know. So I was in the medical field. And I actually had heart surgery in February of 2017. And I was not able to walk for 6 months. So I was
Wow.
sleeping on an air mattress on my first floor in the living room. And just laying there all day, every day, walking with a walker, having occupational and physical therapy come to my house. I decided, I was like, this can't be my life. And I was determined that I was not going to remain on that air mattress.
Okay.
And
Strength.
so I called the school and I was like, is there any way possible that I'm able to enroll in school? So at least so I can have something to do. I was just looking at it as something to do.
Right.
And I would take my walker, my wheelchair, and I would go to school.
So you didn't even have a plan to even be in that realm. Like you were in the medical field and you said, what can I do? Did you see a commercial? Like what made you want to get into it?
So I started off doing makeup. So I would do makeup from my house. I would have my clients come and I would do the makeup in the living room. And being that my mobility was limited, I would hold on to the table and I would kind of scoot, or I would be on a rolling chair and I would maneuver myself around them doing their makeup. And I had this one client, she would come to me with a full face of makeup on, have the makeup taken off and put right back on because her skin was really bad. And she asked me, she was like, do you know what I can do with my skin? My skin is horribly bad. My mate has never seen my skin before. Never. And so I didn't know. So my dad is more holistic. So I just told her what I learned just from my parents, and what I told her worked. And so she was the one, she was like, you should get into skincare. And I'm like, skincare? And she was like, yeah. I was like, skincare. And she was like, yeah. But I always enjoyed like doing extraction. So like popping bumps, I loved it. But I never thought that I would be a licensed esthetician, and that's how it came about.
So you went to school, you got your license. So were you working as well, or you just went straight off?
I couldn't walk.
Okay.
My job fired me, and they
Wow.
told me that I was a walking liability.
Mm.
Oh wow, girl.
And they would not accept me back. So I had no choice but to make it
Do
work.
what you have to do. And that's
I
one
had to
thing
do what I had to do.
I love about women in general, how we will just take the shittiest situation
Yes.
and turn it around. Girl, I
Yes.
commend you.
Yes,
I
we
Yes.
really
that.
do. That is quite a testimony.
Yes.
Somebody needed to hear that, okay? Hey, look what you've been
Yep.
through, who you are today.
Yeah.
So let's definitely get into the services now that you provide and how
Awesome.
this all came about. So that, you know, everything is changing. A lot of people are inside. We're now
Mhm.
entering into winter. How do you really determine what's the best, what type of skin you have, whether it's dry or oily, especially with the seasons changing and it changing? How do you
Yes.
really determine what your skin type is?
I normally tell my clients, if
Okay.
you go to cleanse your skin about 2 hours after you wash your face, that will determine what your skin type is. Either
Okay.
your skin will become extremely oily, your skin will actually dry up, like completely, like just get completely dry, or it'll pretty much stay the same and it'll kind of balance itself out.
Okay.
That determines if you have dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, it'll tell you.
Oh, that's really helpful because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know. They just think, okay, well, my skin might be oily when I put on makeup, so my
Mhm.
skin's oily. But you could
Right.
be using a makeup that has oil in it,
Correct.
which makes
Correct.
your skin oily.
Correct.
You don't really know. So that's
That's
really
a
Right.
good point.
Yes.
So listen up, people. Make sure you take her advice and check out what type of skin you have. So then you'll know what type of products to use.
Correct.
So
Correct.
then how about moisture? Because I hear you need to add moisture back into your skin if you have
do.
dry skin, or if you have oily skin, do you need moisture?
Skincare companies are actually changing the pH with their cleansers. So before with cleansers, you had to use a toner. Now with some skincare companies, you don't have to use a toner. So it really depends on the company, or, you know, the product that you're using, product line rather, that you're using. So when you cleanse your skin, your cleanser completely strips your skin altogether.
Okay.
It strips it of bacteria, sweat, any kind of outdoor pollutions, anything that has stuck to your face all day. Your cleanser strips your skin of that. What that does is it lowers your pH. And when it lowers your pH, when you apply the toner brings the pH back to its natural balance.
Would you say a certain toner is better for oily skin as opposed to one that people who have more dry skin?
So with dry skin, you want to use a more hydrating toner. When you have oily skin, your skin is overcompensating for oil. And so say if you have someone with acne, they use an astringent. Astringents are meant to dry out the skin. You don't want to dry out the skin. You only want to dry out the acne.
Okay.
So you still need to deposit the moisture back into your skin
To give it that illuminating glow.
Correct. I always tell people when they cleanse their skin first, you always want to apply the toner, and then you will go in with, and I would only spot correct if you have acne in like your cheek area or your forehead or your chin. You want to spot like with the astringent with that. Don't apply astringent to your whole face. If you do that, that's what will give you oily skin. And oily skin still needs moisturizer, and like they still need moisture. It's overcompensating, but if it has the moisture, it'll balance the water and the oil balance itself out, and you won't have oily skin.
Good to know. Definitely good to know.
So everybody basically then needs moisture.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, everyone. Yes.
Needs to be moisturizing.
Yes.
So now the latest thing that we're seeing is moisturizers with hyaluronic acid, retinol, all kinds of things in it. And I'm looking at the commercials with Eva Longoria, Gary Washington. And I'm like, okay, should I get this one? Should I get that one? Like, which one do I need? Because I want my skin to be looking plump as a woman in my 30s going into my 40s and beyond. What should I do about this?
So everyone does not need hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is not a must. It's a hydrator, so it adds that additional layer of hydration. So someone they need help with fine lines and wrinkles, or they have dry, dehydrated, or dull skin, then they will go in and they would add the hyaluronic acid. Vitamin C is also a great addition to your skincare regimens. Vitamin C is really, really good for your skin. It gives you that overall glow that you're looking for. In the skincare where we call it L-ascorbic acid, your skin will love vitamin C.
Yeah.
Now, is that in food form?
No.
Okay.
Topical form.
Now, speaking of do-it-yourself type of
Yes.
skin regimens, what would you say? Because a lot of people do want to use more of a natural product, try some things at home. What to stay away from? What is going to do more harm than good to your skin?
So with do-it-yourselves, you would definitely want to stay away from citric fruit. So things like lemon, vinegar. You want to stay away from things like that, because what it does is it will literally tear up your protective layer.
Interesting.
Yes.
So I used to do a clay with the apple cider vinegar, and I would notice that I would get bumps after I did this.
Yes, you're damaging your protective barrier.
I think lemon was like a remedy that I heard from my grandmother. Like, if you want to remove dark spots, so don't do that.
What if you mix it with something to take that acidic, so overpowering? What if you take that combination away? Can you mix it with something?
I wouldn't suggest
stay
it.
away from
Stay away from it altogether.
Okay.
Yeah. So some people think because their skin is burning, like it's actually working. That's not true.
That's the old remedy.
That is not true. That is not true.
We still feel this. Now you would have to convince millions of people that if it's burning, that means it's not working. No,
it does not mean that it is working. You are damaging your protective barrier is what you're doing. So, and you will see, some people will see it like instantly, see, they'll have this major breakout, or some people see it long term, but trust me, it's happening.
More damage than good.
More damage than good.
What kind of things should we be using if we want to do it yourself? Because I see a lot of people doing, I mixed this with that, and now I have this, and now I'm even selling it.
Yeah, I don't like do it yourself. Because just because it worked for someone else, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Skincare is not a one size fit all. So when you come to the den, I customize skincare routines per the client. So whatever you come in with, whatever your issues are, we're tackling your issues head on, but I'm customizing it. So Chanel could have one regimen that I customized for her, and you, Chantel, can have something completely different. And if you go over to travel to her house, or she travels to your house, she's like, I don't have my moisturizer, Chantel, can I use your moisturizer? Oh no, girl, you can't use my moisturizer because Toy has me on something totally different. Like it could be, and you guys can have the same skin type,
everybody's
and still have a different regimen, right?
If it's different, would it be the same line of products, or would it still be like, okay, your cleansers from here, your moisturizers from here, your toners from here?
I pull from, I carry 3 different product lines in my studio. And it depends. So if I do have a line that is more introductory for skincare. So someone that has been using retail products off the shelf, and they don't know about, professional skincare. So I would introduce their skin to it. I have that brand. And then I also have a level, I consider it to be a level 2 corrective skincare brand. And then I have a level 3 corrective skincare brand. So I have 3 different lines, and I kind of just pull as needed.
Do you always recommend the introduction line first?
I don't always, because I could have someone that comes in and they've used like Murad from Ulta or Urban Skin RX. If you can use Urban Skin RX, you can use the professional skincare brand. I've had people that came in with issues, and I've helped them, and they transitioned fine.
It's always a good day when your skin is popping. I swear.
Yes,
Yes.
always, always,
Yeah,
always.
speaking of a good day, we were talking before about sunscreen. That is
Yes,
something that everybody needs, is what you're saying, right?
yes, it is needed. It's a must. It
Must,
is a
even in the
must.
winter.
Sunscreen year round.
I find that the ones I choose leave that white cast. So
You
what?
need to come and see me. You need to
Oh,
come and see me. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on.
God, that's what we have you here for. Put us on, okay?
We don't do white cast on melanated skin.
I will definitely be coming to the den to check
Yes.
out all the products that you have to offer.
Yes.
So when we come to the den, I know you have a lot of clients because you're very busy, booked and busy. What are some of the most common things that you see?
The most common is acne, number one.
Oh,
Pigmentation, which is dark spots, hyperpigmentation, or it can be hypopigmentation, which the skin doesn't produce enough melanin. So I would say like those two are my top issues that people come in with. Acne, it can be anywhere from adult acne, it can be teen acne, it can be cystic acne, it can be hormonal acne. Like the list goes on and on. With acne, because it's such a broad category.
Mm-hmm.
So people come in with those issues, especially with we're having to wear a mask.
Oh, yeah.
Like you develop this thing called maskne, and all it is mask acne. And it's because all of this is covered and it's not getting any air. Like our skin is not used to being covered like for extreme amount of hours during the day.
Yeah.
Like it's just not used to it. And that's like a perfect breeding area for bacteria. Perfect. It's hot, like under the mask, and especially people that wear the mask and it's extremely tight to their face.
Mm-hmm.
Like bacteria can just breed and it goes right back into your skin, into your pores, and it causes breakouts.
Now, to give your skin a good balance, especially like you said, with wearing those masks all the time, how important are facials, and how often would you say you should get them?
My acne clients come in anywhere in between 2 and 3 weeks. I have my clients that suffers from dark spots or hyperpigmentation come in any time between 3 and 4 weeks.
Okay.
And I have daily maintenance clients, which they rarely have issues. They have like occasional breakouts, or they just want to come just for maintenance. They come every 4 to 6 weeks.
Now, what would you say for us that can't afford to come to see you every 6 weeks? We might be able to afford to come once a year,
Yes.
twice a year, like as a real treat.
Yeah.
What do you say?
You know how us moms are.
Yes, I do. I totally understand because I've been there before. I would give them a regimen that I know that would keep their skin at bay, make sure that the breakouts are minimized, make sure their skin is being treated properly. Because sometimes your skin will become used to the products that you're using and you need to switch it up to almost like trick the skin.
Yeah.
I would do a consult with them, like a virtual consult with them, and I would switch their products out just to make sure that they're still on a good track to meeting their goals if they are cost savvy. So
yeah, because I was doing the Sephora bag.
Yes.
So many things in that bag, and I'm like, ooh,
yes.
Let me try that.
Did you use
Yes.
everything?
I didn't use everything, but I used a lot.
Okay.
I used a lot of stuff. My skin was probably like, what?
Did you notice
going on
weird with your skin while you was using it?
I don't think I noticed anything. I really don't.
I haven't been happy with my skin in some time. So if you do switch to a new product, right? How long would you say you need to try this product before you can say, well, yes, this is working, or no, I need to go back to what I was doing?
90 days.
Okay, 90 days.
90 days, yes.
That's interesting because a lot of lines do like the trial size.
Yes.
And that might not be long enough to last.
It's not.
Maybe
It's not.
7 days.
Yeah.
It's not. That's not enough time.
Because even when I look at the reviews, it's like, oh, I tried this for a month and it didn't work.
It's not enough time.
Not enough time.
Okay. Yeah, not enough time.
I need to ask about the retinol because I got some wrinkles coming. I'm like, do I need Botox? Do I need retinol? Do I need hyaluronic acid? Please help me with these wrinkles.
So going back to hyaluronic acid first, hyaluronic acid can be used both in the morning and in the evening.
Okay.
Retinol can only be used at night. You do not want to put retinol on your face and go out during the day, because if you do that, you will give yourself issues. Retinol tends to thin the skin, so it makes it very, very sensitive to the sun and even the clouds.
Even with our pigmentation in our skin?
Yes, it will do a lot of damage with hyperpigmentations. Lots of damage.
My thing is this: I haven't overly used over-the-counter products, right? I pretty much stick to very natural things and minimum. Like I don't wear makeup all the time, so and I thankfully have had a very youthful look. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Now, what would you say for someone like me who is starting to notice that age? You know, starting to notice some things, some wrinkles, some crinkles that I want to kind of tighten up, but now transitioning to using a little more products. Would I just go just for a moisturizer? Should I use a moisturizer combination eye cream? Because like I said, my skin would just go crazy if I just went all the way out there and started all these new products, because I've been minimum for all this time.
You see the craze going on about CBD. CBD is amazing.
Oh, tell me
They
more.
have CBD eye creams. Eye creams are perfect, especially when using it with a jade roller. So you know the rollers that you can put
I have
in.
a jade roller.
Yes.
Jade roller
so you can put your eye serum on. They have eye patches that you can get, and you would, so you can keep your eye patches refrigerated. That helps with like puffiness. It helps with dark circles. Yes. And you would take that eye patch or that eye serum and you would put it on, and then you would take the jade roller, and you can and you would put your roller in the refrigerator.
So you
all those are really good,
guys. CBD, eye patches, and eye rollers will keep that youthfulness to your skin. I'm gonna do more of that. Thank you.
Yes.
I wanted to know, what type of foods would you recommend eating to keep that glowing your skin, to keep your skin looking healthy? Because we all know what we put in our body will show on the outside.
It does. Speaking for myself, I have transitioned from a pescatarian to a vegan diet.
Oh, I'm pescatarian now. I'm working on it, girl. I'm working.
Leave the room.
I'm working on it. It's a struggle, but I'm getting there every day.
I'm getting less and less chicken every day, but I cannot claim it.
Some progress is better than no progress.
So you think all of that no meat attributes to good skin?
Some people can literally have really great skin and still eat meat.
Okay, so just to clear it up, guys. She is not saying.
I am not saying that
don't have good skin. So
correct. I am not.
With none of that.
Please don't come for me. And I'm not saying that, I swear. Because I do have some clients that they eat meat and they have really good skin. But the key in having great skin is drinking water.
Amen.
You drink
Say it
water.
Again, one more time.
Yes, you drink water. It will flush your system. Yes. Eating berries, like fruits, veggies, eating nuts. You want to stay away from peanuts because peanut will cause acne. Almonds, oats are good. Green period is good. Detoxing for your body. It's just sugar in your dairy that will give you not so good skin. So I like to tell my clients to drink spring water. That's number one. Spring water is the best water. I also recommend my clients to drink alkaline water. Alkaline water tends to push toxins out of the body. And then you replenish what your body has been depleted of. You replenish it with the spring water. And that's how you get your minerals and things like that back into the body. So I normally tell my clients to kind of switch back and forth.
Switch your water.
Because I haven't tried the alkaline water, but I have some friends and some family that are fans of it. I'm just like, water is water. What the hell does
Shout out to Uncle Dookie, who would drive across the country to get that alkaline water.
Yes.
Hey, Uncle
yes.
Love you.
And you can tell a difference. That's the thing. Yeah. You can tell a difference. Yeah. You can tell a difference.
Because I'm like, if it's water, y'all being extra, whatever. Spring water and alkaline. Got it. Okay.
But if you don't have it, tap water will do. Drink water anyway.
Just get your water in.
Right.
Get your water in.
Say a gallon a day.
So I am a very transparent esthetician. I do not drink a gallon of water per day.
I'm
That
glad
is
you're
a lot
keeping
of
it
water.
real, girl. I like that.
Yes,
I
a
like
gallon a day. That's a lot of
It's
water.
hard.
It
It's
is.
hard.
That's a lot of water.
We
Yes.
try to do it most days. We try
Most
to
Yeah.
days we
out.
try to get it in.
Mhm.
It's not easy. It's
Yeah,
not
it is. It is not easy at all.
So you
Yeah.
say
But
there's no magic number, but get as much water as you can.
get as much water as you can, and even if you're not a huge advocate for water, get your water in, but you can also eat fruits and veggies that hold a lot of water, like celery, cucumbers, things like that.
Watermelon
Like,
is my thing.
yeah.
I love watermelon.
Yeah, so you can eat like strawberries, blueberries is great with antioxidants. Like, there's other ways that you can really get your body the nutrients that it needs.
Good
If if you're not a huge advocate of drinking a lot of water. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
You feeling that saying you keeping it all the way ugly with us. That's what we like to see. Yeah.
Yes.
But now we want to keep it real ugly and get into some things about the body.
Okay.
Yeah. So should we start with the most important thing that I want to know about, which is the vajacial?
Yes. Yes. So the vajacial